Hey there, everybody. It's Angelo. I just wanted to check in, say hi, and bounce out real quick because it's getting late. It's about 11 o'clock over here. Got to take a shower, got to go to bed on time. Trying to fix my schedule, especially after yesterday. Stressed out. Got a little extra sleep today. I really needed it. Um, I was running on fumes, upset, of course, with all the other stuff that's going on, and really uncertain about my future. And I wanted to talk to you guys about that because you've been so supportive, and it really is just a huge deal that I have these people backing me and telling me that I'm also helping them in their lives. So I want to say thank you first to all of you who are watching this, whether you are new and you haven't seen me before, or you are returning, and it's great to see you as well. Um, I really am appreciative of all of you. My life is complicated right now, and I'm just trying to take it day by day. Um, didn't really expect another hospitalization. Um, if you are unaware, I had brain surgery in February and the beginning of February, and then so we're almost 5 months away, almost. And I had a odd activity yesterday, similar to a very, very mild seizure, but not in the same ballpark of what I used to have. And so my family was worried that maybe there was a side effect of the surgery, or just I was going to start having them again. And we don't really know the answers because the hospital isn't the one that deals with my neurology stuff, and it's very complicated. So I was very stressed yesterday. Um, I just had a hard time. Had a hard time today. Dragged my butt out of bed, forced myself to move around and exercise because otherwise, like I said, I'm just going to be a big lazy sack, and that's no fun. It's not really good for you either. And so I decided that, I was going to do something about it. And by doing that, that was to challenge myself, go downstairs, walk around, get some steps in, burn, burn some calories, and eat some food because I really could not eat. And my appetite was like nothing. And I know that obviously that, yeah, you may not be hungry, but when you're just like sad and you're not eating, that's a whole different issue. And I decided that I had to eat something, so I had a decent meal, and now I'm here. So I'm trying. It's hard to try when you have all this going on, and you guys are my motivation to keep trying, as well as like so many other people, of course, my family, my friends, everybody that cares about me. The hobbies that I have, the things that I want to do in the future motivate me, but at the same time, it's tearing me apart very slowly. And that's a hard challenge because I'm tired of having to rebuild and rebuild and rebuild. And then it gets torn down again. And your brain just, you get mad at yourself for something you can't control. And that's not healthy, but it's true. And it's upsetting, but it's real, and I can't change the fact that that's how I feel. So I'm trying my best to adapt and think about ways to overcome this because job searching feels like a nightmare right now. I have work tomorrow and I don't even feel like doing it. I really don't, but we'll see what happens. My stomach's rocking because I'm stressed, and so many other things in my life are just not where I would like them to be financially, mentally, physically, socially. I feel like I am fried, and it's really hard to dig yourself out of those holes, and I'm trying to. at a slow pace, and I'm working really hard to. But it's hard, it's really hard. And, I want to get better. Who doesn't want to get better? But we don't know how. And when you don't know how, you just have to keep telling yourself that eventually something's going to happen. And I've been living my life like that this whole time, that eventually something's going to happen. And I thought the surgery was it. Really did. Thought that surgery was it. But, apparently that might be wrong. And that's a hard pill to swallow, because you go 3 brain surgeries and then, obviously reduced, but things are still happening. So it's hard, but yeah, I gotta look at the positive side of all of this. I really am trying to figure out what my next steps in life are, but it's difficult. Everything's difficult, and so yeah, I'm pushing myself to make those decisions, and just motivate myself to be that person that is going to do the right thing, going to push myself to, tell myself that it's okay to be afraid, but you have this, you got this in the bag. And so I'm trying to be all these things that I'm not used to being, but someone has to be that person, and I can't really, it's not just like I can hire someone else to do it. Um, yeah, I would say that one of the biggest things that hurts, and I don't even think people realize this, is when you're having a hard time and people say, I understand, or I get what you're talking about. Because the reality is they don't. Everybody struggles differently. And to hear a doctor tell you that they understand your issue, it's just plain wrong. They don't understand your issue. And so, they never will. They may have some literature that says this is what happens, but they don't have the life experience of being a person that deals with it. So I'm gonna do my best to keep going, because I'm not a quitter. I never was. This is some crap that is really annoying, but if you have a vision, I want to tell you this: keep going, put your blinders on, don't listen to anybody out here, and just look forward and keep pushing for greatness, because I genuinely believe that you can be great. And keep pushing yourself every single day. Try to be better. I still have my own personal obstacles that I'm not trying to overcome, but I refuse to quit on myself. And I also refuse to quit on you. And so hopefully you refuse to quit on yourself. And maybe you can even refuse to quit on me, and we can hold each other accountable for the future. I really look forward to talking to you all very soon, hopefully in a better mood. And I hope you guys have a great day.